Henry and Mudge and the Tumbling Trip. By Cynthia Rylant. Illustrated by Carolyn Bracken in the style of Susie Stevenson. Vacation. When Henry and Henry's big dog Mudge went into their kitchen one day, Henry's parents were looking at a book. The book was called The Wild West. "Why are you reading about the West?" asked Henry. "Because we are all going there," said Henry's mother, "on vacation." "Wow," said Henry. "Even Mudge?" "Of course," said Henry's father. "We need someone to round up all those cows." Henry imagined Mudge rounding up cows. Mudge would probably just kiss all of them. "I can't wait to wear boots and cowboy hats," said Henry. "Me too," said Henry's father. "What can Mudge wear?" asked Henry. They all looked at Mudge. He was drooling on the floor. "How about a bib?" asked Henry's dad. Tumbling tumbleweeds. Henry and Mudge and Henry's parents loaded up their car and headed west. Henry had lots of comic books and crossword puzzles to keep him busy on the trip. Mudge just had an old shoe. Mudge could keep busy for years with an old shoe. It was fun driving west. The land got flatter. The skies got bigger. The people got taller. All those cowboy boots. "The West is big," Henry said at a rest stop. "Big enough even for Mudge," said Henry's father. Mudge wagged his tail and knocked down a parking sign. "Well," said Henry's father, "maybe not." At night, the family checked into a motel. It was called the Cowboy Inn. The owner gave Henry a cowboy hat, and he gave Mudge a bandana. "Wow," said Henry. "Thanks." While Henry's father and mother rested in lawn chairs, Henry and Mudge chased tumbleweeds. They were everywhere, and they were fast. Henry pointed to one. "Get it, Mudge!" Mudge chased the tumbleweed. He carried it back to Henry in his mouth. "Good dog," said Henry. Another tumbleweed tumbled by. "Get it!" Mudge chased that one. Henry and Mudge chased tumbleweeds until dark. When they had finished, they had 42. Henry's mother looked at Mudge. "I wish you could clean the house as fast as you could clean the West," she told Mudge. Mudge wagged. He liked the West. It had toys no one had to throw. Home. The West was so much fun. Henry and Mudge and Henry's parents went to the desert. They saw strange cactus plants and beautiful flowers. The only thing Mudge saw was a lizard who ran under a rock and wouldn't come out. Henry and Mudge and Henry's parents went on long drives through canyons. They saw rams on tall rock mountains. "Big horns," said Henry. And the family stopped at souvenir shops. Henry loved souvenirs. He bought magnets and pencils. He bought bandanas. He bought a snow globe with a cowboy inside. He bought Mudge some jerky. "It's what all the cowboys chew, Mudge," said Henry. Mudge didn't care about chewing. He swallowed the jerky in one gulp. Mudge loved the West. When their vacation was over, Henry and Mudge and Henry's parents made the long drive home. The land got hillier. The skies got smaller. The people got shorter. No boots. But everything looked good. Henry and Mudge were glad to be back home. There were no tumbleweeds to chase, no rams or lizards, but there were a million things just as fun right under Henry's bed. Henry and Mudge had loved their Wild West trip, but they loved home. best of all. The